Bank of Ghana Governor Dr. Johnson Isiema has maintained that checking what he described as stubborn inflation remains a major priority. The governor highlighted these concerns at the monetary policy meeting today, which of course began to review developments in the economy. Joy Biafe tells us more.
Speaking at the opening of the Monetary Policy Committee meeting, Bank of Ghana Governor Dr. Johnson Isiema expressed concern about the pace of inflation rate reduction, arguing that this puts some pressure on them to act quickly to correct the situation.
While inflation is easing, I'm sure you have gone through your blue books, it remains uncomfortably high, and I must emphasize the word uncomfortably. Remains high at over 23%, and progress has been slow, particularly on a month-on-month basis. For instance, structural drivers of food inflation remain persistent.
The governor also had some good news, especially for those that were worried that Ghana may not pass this fourth IMF program review.
The external environment, colleagues, is another area which, though currently supportive, is becoming increasingly volatile. We've seen a strong trade surplus, and we've seen some solid reserve buildup, as the data in the Blue Book will show, and these on the back of gold exports and remittance flows. But colleagues, we also see a possible escalation in global tariff wars. We also see rising geopolitical tensions, and we see a weakening in Chinese demand, which could shift the dynamics. These global factors could also have spillover effects on inflation going forward, capital flows, and could also affect exchange rate stability going forward. Domestically, colleagues, the 2024 fiscal outturn, as you've seen in the data, has been expansionary, with the deficit exceeding program targets. We have seen encouraging signs of consolidation for the first 2 months in 2025. But even with that, questions remain as to whether current measures are adequate to anchor expectations and or satisfy upcoming IMF program reviews.
He also revealed that more reforms are needed in the banking sector to fast-track the expected stability and growth that we were all looking forward to.
While the private sector credit is recovering in nominal terms, real credit growth remains modest. Colleagues, banks are still cautious, and NPL levels remain a concern. Meanwhile, our microfinance and rural banking sectors are stagnating, although showing some signs of stability. We need to get along with the recapitalization and regulatory reforms to preserve confidence in that area.
The Bank of Ghana Governor Dr. Johnson Isiema reminded members of the Monetary Policy Committee that their job is cut out for them, looking at the current challenges facing the economy.
Colleagues, there are also deeper structural issues which we must not lose sight of. For example, the underinvestment when it comes to agriculture, the persistent exchange rate misalignments that we contend with, and the need to deepen domestic financial markets, particularly after the DDEP and its impacts.